Two consoles, only one subscription to Game Pass, one purchase of Iceborne, and one purchase of this DLC Dance, and yet it's running on two profiles online and playing together. How is this possible? Well, it turns out game sharing with Xbox is incredibly easy. It all comes down to the system of your home console. This applies to Xbox One family and Xbox Series family, so you can't have one Xbox One X as your home console and your Series X as your other. You can only have one. What the home console means is that it pretty much pre-authorizes the entire console to both your purchases and your subscriptions. You have to sign in only once a month just to authorize that you still have them, but other than that, you don't have to sign in, and everybody on that console can play all your games and use all your subscriptions. For any other console, it actually works similar. You and anybody else on that console can access your games and your subscriptions. The only caveat here is because it's not your home console, you have to be signed in. The reason why this system trips people up is because there's a restriction that your profile can only be signed in at one Xbox at a time. So you're not going to be able to give your exact same Xbox profile to your child and let them play with your profile. You're going to have to create a separate profile for them, which you should be doing anyways. So the way that you set it up is slightly unintuitive, where the home console, for example in my case, the living room / Yuna's Xbox, will be designated as my home console. That way I don't have to log into that machine at all. She can access all my games, all my subscriptions, and she can even play them with me online, which is fantastic. For my Xbox, I'm required to sign in order to access my stuff, but because it's my Xbox, that doesn't matter to me at all. And I don't really care about the inability to play offline because, face it, your Xbox is going to be connected online. So if it's your first time logging into an Xbox with your profile, it'll automatically become your home one. If not, just log into your profile, go to General, Personalization, and then My Home Xbox, and you can select your new Xbox to be designated as your home one. You can do this 5 times a year. They have a limit there to stop people from doing fraud and sharing games with people from other countries temporarily and stuff like that. So again, on the home console, which would be her Xbox S, anybody on any profile can download any game they want off of Game Pass. They have gold, they can play online, and they can access all my purchases without any problem. On mine, because it's not my home console, I do need to sign in. So if I have other profiles for any reason, they will require me to sign in first before they can access all the content. But all I have to do is sign in once, and all these other profiles on my sub console, they can access my stuff just as easily. So here I am on my sub Xbox. I actually have a Japan and a European account for various reasons. So here I'm just logging into my main account, which has my subscription. And you can see that even with this different profile, I can go into Game Pass and I can access it, download games to the machine, and do stuff like that. I think behind the scenes, it's counting it as if I purchased it or downloaded it through my official profile. And this is just a player doing it on my behalf, so to say. So yeah, you can download games. Here's just a little preview of how fast the UI works on the Series X and the Series S. It's really zippy. So for example, I downloaded Bejeweled 3. I don't want it, so I can go and I can quickly uninstall it and boom, it's gone. It's that easy. Also, if your internet is super fast like mine, the SSD write speed is so good that it's no longer a bottleneck. So yeah, I'm able to download games really fast. And if you haven't checked out Celeste, you really should. It's a fantastic game. Here's what happens if you sign out or if you forget to sign in on your sub console. Again, the home console is like completely open. You don't have to do anything and it just works. On the sub though, what you'll end up doing, let's just go and quit out this game. I'm going to go ahead and log out of my main account, which is the one that has the subscription to Game Pass. Then I'll try opening the game with a different profile and just show you the error that you get. Yeah, it just tells you that the person who bought it needs to sign in, so you can just quickly sign in on your profile and you're good to go. Here's something really neat that I found out in all my testing. This is a quick resume file for Yuna's profile for Luna Nights. This was from yesterday. I unplugged the console and moved it and did everything, and yet that profile for the quick resume was still in the system, which just blew me away. But you can actually have quick resume profiles open independent of users. So you have one file open for Luna Nights, and that's Yuna's profile. And if I sign into mine and then I go to play Monster Hunter, it actually has my quick resume still in there, and I could jump right into the game. That's crazy. Now you can only have one quick resume profile per game, so I can't have like 2 instances of Monster Hunter for 2 different profiles on the same machine, but like why would you even have that anyways? So yeah, you can just really quickly go in and playing on one game, jump back out, jump into another, and boom, quick resume. It's a fantastic feature. I think a killer feature for the Xbox Series family. One final bit of random miscellaneous things. A lot of you were wanting to see the actual boot time for Iceborne from start, which, mind you, you're probably never going to see because there's almost always going to be a quick resume file open. Even if you shut down your console and you turn it off, that quick resume file is still active. You can just go in there and pick right back up. It's pretty crazy. But if you boot into your game, sort of like the first time, it'll sync your save data. Like, it's automatic. You don't do anything. So if you play on Xbox, regardless if you have gold or not, your saves are backed up to their server on Xbox Live based on your profile, and it just syncs it. So boom, you log into a new Xbox, you sign in with your profile, and it just loads your game. It just works. It's crazy. They're more intuitive than recent day Apple. It's kind of funny, isn't it? So this is the loading time coming in from sort of a fresh boot. And you can see that it's actually really fast. This is the Series S, not the Series X. So there may be a 1 second difference. It might be a little bit faster on the X, but not that much. Anyways, I know I've thrown in a lot of miscellaneous things here for those of you who are interested in Xbox and how it works on the new systems, but hopefully this explains the sort of the home console feature and how that works. So if you have two people in your house or a child or somebody with a different profile and you want them to access your stuff, set that console as your home console, and then for the other ones, just log in like normal and you're all good to go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, happy hunting.